Now on CoastTV News.
A chilly start to the week for Delmarva, 30s and 40s out the door, and then warmer afternoons in store with 60s expected. Rain chances increase later in the week. I'll have the details coming up next.
Making a walk to the beach easier and safer, I'll tell you about the Milford Slaughter Beach Shared Use Path Feasibility Project.
A retention pond rescue, that was the scene over the weekend in Rehoboth Beach. How the driver ended up right there and the charges she is now facing.
Work schedule change in Rehoboth. What inspectors can expect starting today with the big paving project on Rehoboth Avenue.
This is CoastTV News Today.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Paige Marley. It's Monday, November 18th, 2024.
Yeah, Paige, this might shock you.
Okay.
I might get the Christmas tree this week, breaking from my December tradition. Part of it's because Thanksgiving is so late on the calendar. We were talking about it this week, and so it's probably going to happen.
You know, I don't know if you know this. You can still eat your turkey with the Christmas tree up. You don't have to put it away.
It's not a law that says you can't?
You can enjoy both at the same time.
Wow, this is mind-blowing.
I'm so excited for you.
Game changer.
Exactly. But that is a good point. Thanksgiving is a bit
Yeah.
later. I know some people who are doing the same thing as you because, you know, even though if you want to put it off till December, it's still fun to have it up.
Yeah, I think it's just the number of days we'd actually have to enjoy it because
Exactly.
Thanksgiving is so late. But
And it's a pain to put it up sometimes. You want to get your time's worth of it. Yeah, it is a lot. But we're going to bring in First Alert meteorologist Bob Chahi now. Bob, I think if people want to put Christmas lights outside, maybe today's a good time to at least set them up. It's not too chilly.
I was going to do the same exact thing, get the lights up as we go into today, tomorrow, and Wednesday because it will be mild. I might also cut the grass, too. So cutting the grass and putting up the Christmas lights, really holiday-ish, right? But it is 28 days between Thanksgiving and Christmas, so Thanksgiving falling so late, yeah, you have that kind of shorter span between the two holidays. Temperatures out the door, 38 in Salisbury, 37 in Delmar. It's chilly, 39 in Seaford, but milder at the beaches, 51 in Ocean City and 48 in Rehoboth right now. Winds are calm inland, a little bit of a breeze at the coast, and we have just a few clouds out there, mid to high level clouds right now, and we have high pressure in place, so it's going to be a mild day. We've got some showers well to our north, but we're going to be dry. So we have the clouds this morning, futurecast early on in the 30s and 40s. Mid-morning through the 50s, and then by noon we're into the lower 60s. A little cooler at the beaches, and then by mid-afternoon, upper 60s from Salisbury to Millsboro and Milton. So temperatures above average, but it will be a little cooler for you at the coast, and then 50s this evening. Heading for the Cape May on the ferry, we're looking at temperatures in the 40s this morning, and then warming through the 50s, and then eventually into the lower 60s by noon with just some high clouds and a light northwest breeze.
thank you, Bob. We do have an update on the story that we've been covering, and it's about a physical connection between Milford and Slaughter Beach. Currently, the two communities are separated by Route 1, and getting across without driving, that leaves people with limited options.
Yeah, definitely. CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber is live right now in our newsroom. Elisa, the goal of the project is not only to increase safety, but boost the town's economy.
Yeah, Matt and Paige, people love to walk and bike around on the coast, but right now, if you want to go from Milford to Slaughter Beach or Slaughter Beach to Milford, it would be dangerous if you rode your bike or walked because both of the communities are separated by the busy highway that is Route 1. But back in May 2023, both of those communities actually received a grant from the Federal Department of Transportation that would support a design to build a pathway between the two communities. And now this path would be a safe way for you to get back and forth between the beach and maybe to some of those shops and restaurants in downtown Milford. And now a study will actually assess the feasibility and create a conceptual design for a shared use path that connects the city of Milford with the town of Slaughter Beach. According to the Delaware Department of Transportation, the shared use path is a part of the push to encourage ecotourism in the area by promoting walking, biking, and other forms of transportation that do not require a vehicle. This study is being funded by a U.S. DOT Thriving Communities grant from the city of Milford and the town of Slaughter Beach. The grant requires substantial work to be completed by June 2nd, 2025. And the study is actually going to public meetings for people to attend, and the purpose of these meetings is to share the idea for the design as well as learn from people in the areas what they want to see changed just so that it's safer. And the first session will be held tomorrow in Milford. Back to you.
Lisa, thank you so much. A Rehoboth Beach teenager is facing charges after police say she sped directly into a retention pond. That's what you're looking at. It's a picture of the car in the pond on Old Landing Road and Fairway Drive. Troopers say the car ended up there after speeding away from officers on Route 1. This all started around 4 a.m. Good news, the driver was able to swim to shore, but she is facing multiple charges, including underage drinking and reckless driving. We have more details on the crash on CoastTV.com.
Happening tonight, Verizon Wireless attempting to take the next step in placing a tower in Rehoboth Beach. It'll get another look during the Sussex County Board of Adjustment meeting. We do have a map showing the location of where Verizon actually wants us to be located. It's on Old Landing Road. This is an area just south of Betsy Ross Boulevard. Verizon is asking the board for a special use exception. Do have an update on the big paving project in Rehoboth Beach. Daytime work on Rehoboth Avenue begins today and it will continue through mid-December. This is a change from the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. time frame that had been in place. Now, there will be a pause before Thanksgiving until after the Christmas parade. That's scheduled for December 2nd. Parking and lane closures, that'll happen during the day, but DelDOT says some parking will be available on each block at all times.
If you're headed to downtown Lewis, quick heads up, you'll want to listen to this. 2nd Street is closing today at midnight. It'll be closed through Tuesday at noon. The city says it's just for some minor resurfacing, but no cars can go on 2nd Street at that time.
Water quality in the canals at South Bethany continues to be tracked, and later today we expect to get an update on the situation. The Canal Water Quality Committee meeting to review the fall cleaning efforts and go over some maintenance issues. Water quality testing continues there. It's expected the public will get an update on that progress. This all begins at 10 a.m.
Happening today, Snow Hill Middle School is making history with a NASA moon tree. This morning, the school will unveil and plant a loblolly pine sapling that actually orbited the moon during the 2022 Artemis 1 mission. The rare tree is part of NASA's effort to connect space exploration with environmental stewardship. The program honors the legacy of the original moon tree's seeds that orbited the moon during the Apollo 14 mission in 1971.
Those who use DART, 2 big changes went into effect Sunday. One of them is Route 212. It will no longer stop at Georgetown Professional Park. Then there's Route 215. That will end at 9:30 at night and no longer run on Saturdays. DelDOT says this is due to low ridership.
Wacomico deputies are continuing to look for a man they say shot a woman multiple times. Police say this happened Saturday afternoon on North Curlew Road. Deputies say a woman was found with multiple gunshot wounds. She was taken to the hospital and is in stable condition despite life-threatening injuries, according to sheriffs. Police say that Daquan Bratton from Salisbury is the suspect. He's currently on the loose. Anyone with information on his whereabouts are asked to contact authorities.
Here's a live look at the White House, Washington, D.C. You can see some of the lights inside. Maybe somebody's up at this early morning hour. Biden-Harris administration, they're winding down, and President-elect Trump continues to work in building his cabinet. And as expected with that, the Democrats have immediately pounced on some of those choices.
NBC's Bree Jackson shows us with perspectives from each side of these debates.
President-elect Trump with a ringside view of the USC fight over the weekend as the country gets a clearer picture of his picks for key roles in his new administration. Trump's latest is fossil fuel executive Chris Wright as energy secretary. He's argued that the climate crisis is a myth.
You get the truth from people who...
This comes amid news that Mr. Trump's pick for defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, paid a woman an undisclosed amount of money after she accused him of sexual assault. Hegseth's attorney says his client is completely innocent of what he calls a consensual encounter. Lawmakers also raise alarms about Hegseth's past comments that the military should not have women in combat roles.
There is deep concern, but also a deep opportunity to sort of make sure we are putting only qualified people in these jobs.
There's also controversy surrounding Trump's choice for Attorney General, Matt Gaetz. Some lawmakers want the House Ethics Committee to release its report into allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use. Gaetz denies wrongdoing and resigned from Congress last week. Some Republicans argue the report should not be released.
The jurisdiction of the Ethics Committee is limited to those who are serving in the institution.
I believe the Senate should have access to that. Now, should it be released to the public or not? That's I guess that will be part of the negotiations.
Democrats are also blasting Trump's selections, including Robert Kennedy Jr. as Health and Human Services Secretary.
These nominations are insane and crazy.
Congress gearing up for a battle over cabinet selections. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Some exciting news for Coast TV. If you watch Late Night with Seth Meyers, you're going to see a familiar mug on his desk.
Looking forward to this one. Paige,
Yes.
our very own Coast TV mug will be featured on tonight's show, 12:30 a.m., so be sure to tune in for that.
Looking forward to that. But right now, we have more news to get to this morning on Coast TV News Today.
We are going to meet Canine Odin. Dewey Beach Police has welcomed a new four-legged friend to their team.
Also, Shelbyville returns. We have your inside look at the Christmas Spectacular.
Up next, crews battle a garage fire in Ocean View, and we have what we've known so far from officials. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Shelbyville, Delaware.
Are you feeling stuck and unable to live your life because of a tick-borne illness? Acupuncture is a holistic approach that can help minimize the long-term effects of tick-borne diseases such as alpha-gal.
I struggled with alpha-gal for years, and then I started a customized treatment plan at Delmarva Acupuncture, and Dr. Ashley really helped with my anxiety around food.
Acupuncture can help minimize the long-term effects of many tick-borne diseases.
To learn more about Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Hey, what's he doing over at Miss Claudette's?
Fill your home with happiness this Thanksgiving. Shell Brothers.
6:12 on our Monday morning. Starting to see a little daylight in Milford right now. Some mid to high level clouds. It's chilly out the door this morning. Maybe a little bit of frost inland, but I think temperatures are coming up a little bit because of the cloud cover. 44 in Georgetown. Just check Millsboro. 41 there. 42 in Milton. Upper 40s and 50s at the beaches. Winds are light, and we are seeing some of those mid to high level clouds. Nothing in the way of precipitation as high pressure is building in and a milder afternoon on the way. If you're going for a run, I think we'll see a little more cloud cover than we're seeing on the runner cast here, but we'll see temperatures in the 40s this morning, light winds, and then warming through the 50s, and by noon, pretty nice for a jog, mostly sunny around 64 degrees.
Thank you. Take a look at this now. Firefighters battling this garage fire. It was on West Avenue in Ocean View. Firefighters say that took about 2 hours to put out.
And Sunday was a busy one for fire crews in Sussex County. Take a look at this. This is a large fire in Harbison. Several departments responded to this home off of Route 5 south of Route 9. Fortunately, no reported injuries here.
In your consumer news today, the United States Postal Service plans to highlight actress Betty White with a stamp in its 2025 collection. According to an announcement made Friday, the image of the late Golden Girls actor is among several new stamps that'll be featured next year. The stamp's illustration is inspired by a 2010 photograph of White. However, the Postal Service said that additional stamps will soon be announced. The designs could change. As you know, White died in December of 2021 after suffering a stroke at the age of 99.
If you want to buy a new car, be prepared for quite a sticker shock. Data shows that Americans pay over $47,000 on average for a new car last month. That's about $10,000 more from 5 years ago. And some of the reasons for the price hike include consumers wanting more expensive SUVs and trucks, along with automakers going all in on those expensive cars.
New this morning, AAA projects that nearly 80 million Americans will travel over Thanksgiving. The projections estimate 79.9 million travelers will head 50 miles or more from home over the Thanksgiving holiday travel period. The data suggesting that the worst times to travel by car over Thanksgiving will be Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon. This year's extended holiday forecast sets a new record, and it exceeds those pre-pandemic numbers. Still to come this morning, Christmas cheer in Rehoboth Beach, Shelville opening their doors for the holiday season.
And a light breeze along the coast, starting to see some daylight in Lewis and some mid to high level clouds. Otherwise, a chilly start to the day, but warmer afternoons are on the way with highs in the 60s. Some much needed rain later in the week, not a lot. I'll track it on Futurecast coming up in 2 minutes.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
Hi, I'm Chris Adams, owner of Mattress Peddlers, your local family-owned mattress retailer. Have you ever heard someone say, I'd love to spend $8,000 on an air mattress? No? Me neither. So why break the bank for a mattress you're going to set once and never adjust again? If you need a solution for separate firmnesses for each side of the bed, there's a Split King that can do the job. Your comfort is important, but so is your bank account. Choose wisely.
Mattress Peddlers. For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
If your family's anything like mine, life brings in dirt and messes.
Touchdown!
Yes!
Yes!
Oh! Sit back, relax, and leave the deep cleaning to the pros. Your home isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home clean.
Time is 6:17, and we're getting a live look at Lewis and a good indication on your screen of the Monday morning breeze. And Bob, we know we could use more rain. You've been tracking some that we may actually get this week.
Yeah, I think we will see some more rain, Matt, but it's not going to be the rain that we really need to break the drought. We're still looking at drought conditions, but there is rain on the forecast. Not today, not a good chunk of tomorrow, but I think Tuesday night we could start to see some scattered showers, and then Wednesday, and then especially later Wednesday night and Thursday morning, that's when we have a better chance of rain. Then it does start to dry out towards the end of the week. It gets really cold, and it looks dry and chilly for the upcoming weekend. Out the door this morning, it's chilly, 37 in Delmar, Salisbury 38, 39 in Seaford. But I think these temperatures are coming up a little bit because we've got cloud cover. Those clouds act as an atmospheric blanket. 44 in Georgetown, Milton 44, 49 in Rehoboth, Bethany Beach right now at 48. And we saw the flags waving a little bit in Lewis, so they got a little bit of a breeze along the coast, but inland it is calm and chilly. And we have some of those mid to high level clouds not producing anything in the way of precipitation. There are some showers well to our north and east as we have high pressure to our west, and this high will slide off the coast and it'll get mild out ahead of this system here, which is producing a lot of rain and storminess across Texas right now into Oklahoma and into Kansas as well. And this system will be tracking to the east, in fact, east and northeast, and then cut off into an upper level low, and then really give us a big cool down by the end of the week with some showers at that time. Here's Futurecast this morning. We're looking at temperatures in the 40s out the door, and then by mid-morning, low 50s. By noon, 63 in Millsboro and Long Neck. A little cooler in Fenwick Island at 61. By 3 o'clock, 67 in Millsboro and Ellendale. So quite mild for the afternoon hours, and then cooling down through the 50s through this evening. And then overnight, we'll increase some of those clouds, and temperatures by morning will be in the 40s and 50s, so not all that bad. And then Tuesday, I think we will see the cloud cover not as warm as today. I think we'll see low to mid 60s 60s in the afternoon. Then into the evening, maybe a few showers showing up, and that could be the case Tuesday night and then into Wednesday morning as well. Won't be a widespread rain, but certainly showers in the forecast as we go into your Wednesday, and another mild day with temperatures into the 60s. We're going to see an upper level low just kind of spin to our north and west with a lot of cold air, cold enough for snow from Pittsburgh back into the mountains of West Virginia. For us, it's just a cold rain as we go into Thursday. And look how close the snow gets west of Philly into the mountains along the interstate there towards Pittsburgh. That's where the snow will be, some lake effect snow. But for us, it's just a chilly rain as we go into Friday. And then this low does start to lift out as we go into the weekend, and we do start to dry out, but it's still pretty chilly. As far as rainfall amounts, not overly impressive with the rain, about 0.2 to about 0.4 of an inch of rain, and that's between about Wednesday through Friday. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 68 today, back to 63 on Tuesday. Showers Wednesday, 67, and then we see more of those showers Wednesday night into Thursday, and then a big cool down, 55 on Thursday. Friday only 51, 30s at night, so here comes the chill. And then for the weekend, still pretty chilly, mix of sun and clouds and highs in the mid-50s.
Thank you so much. With the holidays right around the corner, the Christmas Village, Shellville and Rehoboth Beach opened their doors this weekend for everyone to enjoy all the festivities they have to offer.
5.5 acres of Christmas cheer includes train rides, sledding, and snowball fights. Paige, it could be for everybody, not just the kids or the snowball fights.
I threw a couple snowballs last year.
I did too.
Oh yeah, live music plays throughout the village. Miniature houses are there for the elves and the children, and special appearances by Santa and Mrs. Claus.
The director in marketing for Shell Brothers says it takes all year to prepare for the Christmas season, but it always pays off in the end.
We love this event so much because people come in and the joy is so apparent when it snows every 15 minutes, when they see all these magical things with the little kids just shrieking for joy in the houses. So it's really, really special at Shellville, and we love that we can offer that to the community for free.
Now, if you want to see Shellville for yourself, they're open Thursdays through Sundays from 1 to 9 p.m.
And we're going to stick with the holiday festivities, the 32nd annual Winterfest of Lights in Ocean City. It starts this week. It starts Thursday, November 21st. And this year's event features expanded light displays, fire pits, amusement rides, and augmented reality games. Up next on Coast TV, meet the latest canine on duty in Dewey Beach. Coast TV News Today is back right after this.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
My notes are enchant the world with your voice.
Hey, right now!
The swag is great. You're about to snap.
Oh. The Voice, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
There's a woman in her 80s demonstrating compulsive behavior.
I feel more alive.
She hasn't been acting like herself.
Her state of mind is declining. If we don't reverse neurological damage, it will be fatal.
Brilliant Minds, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Floors that slope, creak, bounce, or sag could indicate larger structural issues that might have extreme consequences. While a cheap fix may seem enticing, what you really need are engineered principles, guaranteed workmanship, and the best materials. And that all starts with a solid foundation. For a thorough inspection, a detailed scope of work, and a structural solution that'll stand the test of time, call FLC. For more information on FLC Energy, visit DelmarvaExperts.com.
The hammers are smashing, the glasses are raising, and the fun times await at Bushel Sports Bar and Grill in Lewis. Explore our selection of off-season entrees and mouth-watering signature sandwiches that are sure to satisfy any palate. Relax and enjoy local craft brews and specialty cocktails watching your favorite sports team, or compete with your friends at some 8-ball. And indulge yourself with year-round all-you-can-eat crabs, served by the bucketful and seasoned to perfection. For good vibes with a friendly atmosphere, visit Bushel's on Coastal Highway today.
Ho, ho, ho! Unwrap some holiday fun at the Wicomico Civic Center's Frosty Family Festival on Saturday, November 30th. Tickets include unlimited access to the Bounce House Village, train rides, silent disco, a craft activity, wandering holiday characters, craft vendors, and festive live music and performances. Photos with Santa and pony rides are available for an additional fee. Tickets are available in advance or at the door. Get yours now at wicomicociviccenter.org.
Dewey Beach Police Department has welcomed a new canine to their team. Let's meet Odin, everybody. He was sworn in on Friday by Mayor Stevens with the commissioners, town manager, and the chief. Dewey Beach Police says K9 Odin has already been busy on the street, and they are excited to have him as part of their team.
We know the holiday season is here. It's the most wonderful time of the year for many people, but it can be a difficult time as well for others. And that's where Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign helps bring Christmas spirit to everyone. But we need your support to help make that happen.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments for their cherished little ones.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help, but we need your support to make it happen. All the money you donate goes to local nonprofit organizations, which give gifts to children this holiday season.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva because WBOC covers all administrative costs.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge by donating at least $1,000. And as our thank you, we'll list your business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
And you can donate by sending a check or money order to address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together, we can make the holidays this year a special one.
And we're joined again by First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahey. Maybe a good day to get some outdoor exercise in before that big meal next week.
That is a great idea. Yeah, you work out really hard for about 8 days, and then you eat a lot next Thursday. Yeah, and then, then you can justify it, right? Here's the beach forecast if you want to get some exercise in. Looking good, but it's chilly in the morning, 40s for Assateague and Chincoteague. By afternoon, it's milder into the mid-60s. We'll see some high clouds as well, but all in all, not too bad. Up the coast in Fenwick Island and Ocean City, you're starting out around 50 degrees and then mid-60s, I think, this afternoon. So all in all, pretty good. UV index is moderate. Waves are around 1 to 2 feet. And then Cambridge the next 3 days, pretty mild with highs in the 60s. Rain chances increase Wednesday. Don't see it here in Crisfield on Wednesday, but I think you'll see some showers too and highs into the 60s. But a big cool down for the end of the week. I'll have much more on the changeable forecast coming up in the next half hour.
Thank you. Also coming up after the break, daytime hours start today for the Rehoboth Beach Project. We're going to tell you what officials say you need to know about lane closures and parking.
Also, Rehoboth Beach crash chaos. We'll tell you what police there say led to this car ending up in a pond.
And Milford and Slaughter Beach are hoping to create a better way to reach the beach. We'll tell you how a grant will connect two communities. Stick with us on CoastTV News today.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sundar Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
At Khalsa Jewelers, we offer signature pieces to celebrate love in those special moments in our life. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Celebrate with us at historic Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
For over 50 years, our mission at Herker Property Maintenance has been very clear. Deliver exceptional curb appeal to neighborhoods, businesses, and property management. Our team of highly trained professionals are committed to making your properties look attractive, clean, and professional, limiting your risk of issues arising. From landscaping to full-service exterior maintenance, Herker's your one-stop solution. Send your RFP to Herker Property Maintenance now and discover how Herker can save you thousands and elevate your property curb appeal.
As temperatures drop, FH Fur invites you to be part of something truly heartwarming, our Fall into Comfort Toy Drive. Through December 15th for only $29, the experts at FH Fur will perform a comprehensive heating system inspection, ensuring your home stays snug through the chilly months ahead. The best part? 100% of the proceeds will go to the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
The holidays are coming fast.
Imagine greeting your guests with a beautifully refaced kitchen without having to tear out your old cabinets.
We'll reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood in your choice of color,
including new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, save 20%, get a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call today and get your kitchen completed by Christmas.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Now on CoastTV News.
A chilly start to the week for Delmarva with temperatures in the 30s and 40s out the door. It will be warmer into the afternoons with highs in the 60s the next few days. Rain chances increase later in the week. I'll have the details coming up next.
Milford and Slaughter Beach are working together to safely connect the two communities. I'll tell you about a new pathway that could be built between the two areas.
Summer season shortfall, that's what's being reported in Ocean City. We have some of the reasons being blamed for a drop in tourist dollars.
Paving project change. We look at what to expect in Rehoboth Beach starting today.
This is Coast TV News Today.
November 18th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
Time is 6:30. Paige, you got to experience the big reach of Coast TV News this weekend, all the way across the bay in Maryland.
This was awesome. Yeah, I'm sitting in a Dunkin' Donuts Sunday morning with my family, about 3 hours away from, the Milton, Delaware area. And a couple comes up. They're like, we vacation there all the time. We watch Coast TV. So, hey, Peggy and Todd. And I just think it's so cool. I always forget this area has such a far reach.
Right, because so many people come here during the summer, but also during the off season too.
Yeah.
Get a lot of visitors. So, yeah, you do kind of lose sight of that.
It's awesome. Yeah. So Delmarva and beyond. I think we're all. I was going to make a TikTok reference. In the club, we all fam. But I don't think you know that one.
You can tell me. You can explain that one to me during the break.
I'll show you that one during the break. Yeah, but we are one big happy family, right, Bob?
Yes. We are one big happy family. We are looking at chilly conditions out the door this morning, looking at 30s. Inland areas, 38 Salisbury, 37 in Delmar, 39 in Seaford, 44 in Georgetown. Some places where the clouds are a little thicker, it's a little milder. At the beach, 49 in Rehoboth, 48 in Bethany Beach. And we've got calm winds inland, but a little bit of a breeze at the coast. But all in all, pretty good this evening. Good visibility as we go through the morning hours. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies, mid to high level clouds building in. Nothing in the way of rain, just some showers to the north. We have high pressure building in from the west, and then that will slide off the coast, so we'll see some warmer afternoons on the way. Here's Futurecast this morning. We're in the 40s, so we definitely need the jacket out the door. Still need the coat as we go into mid-morning with mid-50s. Then by noon, we're in the low to mid-60s. Inland areas, a little cooler at Bethany Beach down to Fenwick Island. And then by mid-afternoon, not too bad. Millsboro 67, Delmar 67, the same for Georgetown. So a good time to maybe hang the Christmas decorations outside, as it will be mild. But for the kids out the door, the bus stop forecast, make sure they're bundled up. A chilly start, 38. And then heading home, you could probably carry the jacket, dry and mild, and 66 degrees.
So much, Bob. Milford and Slaughter Beach are working together to connect two communities for more safely and easily. And currently the two areas are separated by that busy Route 1. So walking, riding a bike across the highway can be very dangerous.
And we now go to Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber. She's in the newsroom. And Elisa, you spoke with someone who says they enjoy running and biking, so they are ready for this.
Yeah, Matt and Paige, right now, if you were looking to go from Milton to Slaughter Beach, Milford to Slaughter Beach, and you didn't want to take your car or any other form of vehicle transportation, if you wanted to walk or run or ride your bike, it would be dangerous crossing Route 1. But that could all change if a pathway is created between the two areas, which is a goal that both those communities have in mind. And back in May 2023, a grant was actually given to both of those areas from the Federal Department of Transportation to support a design for that pathway to be built. And it would be a pedestrian pathway, which is a great way to get people to the restaurants in downtown Milford and to the beach at Slaughter Beach. And now this study would actually look at the feasibility of creating a path in this area, and it would develop a conceptual design for a shared use path that connects the city of Milford to the town of Slaughter Beach. And according to the Delaware Department of Transportation, the shared use path is a part of the push to encourage ecotourism in the area by promoting walking, biking, and other forms of transportation. This study is being funded by a U.S. Department of Transportation Thriving Communities grant from the city of Milford and the town of Slaughter Beach. And this grant requires substantial work to be completed by June 2nd, 2025. And we did speak with someone who says they would greatly enjoy this pathway.
I think it's going to be great. As an avid runner and cyclist, and a place for people, to walk that can connect us to Slaughter Beach, safe trail, I think it would be great.
And the study team is conducting a series of public meetings where you can go and you can look at the design that they're currently thinking of right now for this pathway. And they also want to hear the community's feedback. And the next meetings will be held tomorrow in Milford, and there will be 2 that you can visit. Back to you.
Lisa Weber, thank you for that. A Rehoboth Beach teenager is facing charges after police say she sped directly into a retention pond. And here's a picture of what that scene looked like. This is on Old Landing Road and Fairway Drive. Troopers say this car ended up there after speeding away on Route 1. This started around 4 a.m. on Sunday. The good news here is that the driver was able to swim ashore. Bad news for her. She's now charged with underage drinking and reckless driving.
Happening tonight, another wireless tower situation along our coast, this one in Rehoboth Beach. That's where Verizon Wireless is attempting to take the next step in placing a tower. This is all going to get another look during the Sussex County Board of Adjustment meeting tonight. We have a map to show you of the location of where Verizon wants the tower to be. It's on Old Landing Road, just south of Betsy Ross Boulevard. Verizon is asking the board for a special use exception.
Of an update on the big paving project in Rehoboth Beach. Daytime work on Rehoboth Avenue, that will start today. It'll continue through mid-December. It's a change from the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. time frame that had been in place. Now, there will be a pause before Thanksgiving until the Christmas parade, which is on December 2nd. Parking and lane closures will happen during the day, but DelDOT says some parking still will be available on each block at all times.
Happening today, South Bethany is taking a look at its water quality. The Canal Water Quality Committee, they're meeting to provide an update on the fall canal cleaning project. The committee will also talk about some canal maintenance issues, and also on the agenda, officials will report on the latest water quality monitoring. This is all happening at 10 a.m. Now, with summer in the rear view, we're taking a look at how Ocean City fared economically this season.
CoastTV news reporter Kevin Zepay breaks down how businesses and events did in the town.
Businesses in Ocean City saw plenty of foot traffic this summer. But how did profits compare to summer 2023? According to the Ocean City Chamber of Commerce Director Amy Thompson, the numbers fell short.
We all know the cost of goods has gone up. That's not new news. But if you think about the challenge of hospitality is they're competing against remote jobs. So what is happening to, get quality hires within hospitality, you got to pay them more. So there's behind the scenes increasing cost of goods it's just impacting bottom line for everyone.
Thompson believes COVID played a big factor in the shift from clocking in at work to logging on at home. As for event revenue for the town, Business Development Director Tom Perlazzo says the town made even more money this year.
Well, 24 with events was a terrific year for Ocean City. Obviously, the two major events we had was Oceans Calling and Country Calling. Proved to be huge economic benefits for Ocean City.
Looking ahead to next summer, Thompson says they're focusing on partnering with other organizations to better understand similar trends across Maryland. With Ocean City having their 150th anniversary next year, Palazzo says to expect even more events in 2025. I'm Kevin Zepay in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
Let's take a live look now at the White House this morning. We've been checking in there. Looks like people are up, at least on the first floor. People upstairs, they're still sleeping. We're now getting a clearer picture of President-elect Trump's picks for his key roles in his new administration. Right now, there's controversy surrounding Trump's choice for Attorney General Matt Gaetz. Some lawmakers want the House Ethics Committee to release its report into the allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use. Gaetz denied any wrongdoing and resigned from Congress last week. Some Republicans argue the report maybe should not be released.
I believe the Senate should have access to that. Now, should it be released to the public or not? That's I guess that will be part of the negotiations.
Democrats also raising some concern over Trump's selections, including Robert Kennedy Jr. as Health and Human Services Secretary.
Still got a lot more news to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up on CoastTV News today, Housing Authority Help will tell you what you need to know about a change to the Delaware Public Housing application.
Also, Shank against the Steelers. The ways it all went wrong on Sunday for the Ravens in Pittsburgh.
And shed fire investigation in Millville. We'll tell you what first responders say about why this event could have been worse than it was. Stick with us on CoastTV News today.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
I've been doing refractive eye surgery, including LASIK, for 20 years now. So I've seen and been a part of the advances firsthand, like the addition of femto laser, which made the procedure completely bladeless. We've done over 2,000 of these procedures. So as surgeons, we advance too. With access to more advanced instruments and techniques, we get safer and more predictable results. And you can get advanced LASIK surgery right here on Delmarva.
For more about Chesapeake Eye, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Turn your home into a masterpiece with Artwork Painting. Local professional painters at an affordable price.
Artwork Painting did an excellent job with our house. We were really happy with all of the pieces of work they did, the drywall work, the walls, the trim. I would definitely recommend Artwork Painting for your house.
Artwork Painting treats our customers and their homes with care, delivering quality work and experiences. Call Artwork Painting now for a free same-day estimate. Artwork Painting, keeping Southern Delaware beautiful inside and out.
Huddle up for Nittany Game Week.
Get a sideline seat with coaches Jay Paterno and Tom Bradley as they join host Todd Sadowski for expert analysis on the blue and white. Nittany Game Week, Friday nights at 10:30 and Saturday mornings at 11 on DSN.
6:40 on our Monday morning. Pretty cool shot from our Tyndall's Casual Furniture cam in Laurel. Just some clouds, mid to high level clouds. And at the surface, we do have a little bit of fog out there. Nothing especially thick, but just watch out. And it's chilly, 38. So maybe scraping a little frost inland areas, but then you work towards the coast and it's milder with 40s, even 51 in Ocean City. No wind inland, a little breeze at the coast. And we have some of those mid to high level clouds. Nothing in the way of any precipitation with that as we have high pressure building in. So we're looking at pretty quiet conditions, ideal driving conditions. Just warm up the car a little bit this morning. Dry and cold, green light for your morning commute, and then for the afternoon and evening, looking dry and mild as well. In case you missed it earlier, Bill Graham is our umbrella giveaway winner today from Rehoboth Beach. Congratulations, Bill, on his brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and CoastTV.
Bob, this morning, Delaware officials will continue to investigate a fire that broke out in Millville on Sunday. There's some good news. Firefighters say no one was home, no one was hurt, although that fire did spread from the shed to the home. Delaware's sports tourism industry is on the rise. That's according to a study from the Delaware Tourism Office. They're saying that people visiting the first state for a tournament, race, or other event generated $258 million for Delaware last year. That's in purchases of food, hotel rooms, things along those lines. This could include things like Slam Dunk to the Beach, which is actually not happening this year, or tournaments at DE Turf in Frederica. Over 1 million people are considered sports travelers, according to the study.
Ravens Steelers, it's always a rivalry game and almost always a game with playoff implications. Both teams entered Sunday with 7 wins. Now, the Ravens, they have not had their bye week, so with their 3 losses compared to the Steelers, 2. The Ravens began Sunday a half game out of first in the AFC North. There was a troubling theme on the day. The previously reliable Justin Tucker, he was missing field goals first quarter from 47 off to his left. And then later on in the first from 50, this one is also off to his left. We go to under 2 to go in the second. Derrick Henry powers it in from the 1 to give the Ravens a 7-6 lead. Steelers' Chris Boswell, he was very good kicking field goals. Here is the 6th he made on the day, 18-10 Pittsburgh. Now we just go to over a minute to go in the game. After all the adversity, Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, touchdown. It's 18-16. A 2-point conversion would tie it. Here it is, Jackson rolling, going down, desperate heave, no good. Ravens lose a game in which their defense did not allow a touchdown. They fall to 7-4 on the season, and they're letting hopes of another division title slip away. Quarterfinal round of the Delaware High School football playoffs wrapped up over the weekend. 3 divisions in the state, each still with a Sussex County team vying for a championship. So let's take a look at the updated brackets in Division 3. The dream's still alive for Sussex Central thanks to Rodney Escobar Gonzalez's 34-yard field goal with 55 seconds remaining. Golden Knights defeat Appoquinimink. They will face defending state champ Salesianum up in Wilmington in this next round. Let's go over to Division 2. Woodbridge, they got a road playoff win against Archmere thanks to 2 rushing touchdowns from Malachi Hayes, and now the Blue Raiders will face top seed Caravel in the semifinals. And then let's go over to Division 1 to check out that bracket. Indian River's the top seed. They got 2 touchdowns from David Handy in their quarterfinal win over Conrad. The Indians, they have 4th seed Polytech in the semifinals. The River attempting to win their first state championship in 13 years.
And coming up today on DSN, don't forget your game of the night at 7. UMES men's basketball facing off against Gallaudet University at 10:30. Tune in for the final score. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Here's what's coming up Monday at 4 on Coast Life. We're going to be talking to BB Healthcare about something that really the experts need to explain, because we are talking robotic surgery and how it can help out you and your loved ones. Also, that Christmas holiday cheer is in full swing at Shellville. You know it, you love it, and we have an inside look if you didn't get to stop by this weekend. We have that and a whole lot more Monday at 4 on Coast Life.
It's a pleasant start to the day in Ocean View, 48. Just some clouds, some blue skies as well. A nice day ahead. Just a chilly start, but warmer afternoons with 60s on the way. Some much needed rain later in the week. Not a lot, unfortunately. I'll track it on Futurecast in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Get ready, Delmarva. Excitement and incredible savings have arrived at Gateway Subaru. Save up to $3,200 on a new 2025 Subaru Outback with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. Or save up to $2,300 off a new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. And be among the first to drive the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Stop in and reserve yours today. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
You'll be walking in a winter wonderland at Bellaterra's Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments, let Bellaterra deck your halls and trim your tree. You'll love Christmas shopping at Bellaterra Garden Center as we transform into your ultimate Christmas destination. Bellaterra Landscapes and Garden Center, your Christmas tree headquarters. Bellaterra is located right off Route 16 and Ellendale, Delaware.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
As temperatures drop, FH Fur invites you to be part of something truly heartwarming, our Fall into Comfort Toy Drive. Through December 15th, for only $29, the experts at FH Fur will perform a comprehensive heating system inspection, ensuring your home stays snug through the chilly months ahead. The best part? 100% of the proceeds will go to the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
It is 6:47 on your Monday morning. Let's go now to take a live look at Laurel, see what's going on there this Monday morning. Beautiful sunrise there, Bob. A little chilly today, but really nothing we got to worry about.
No, and Paige, I like this perspective too, because this camera is up on a tower, so you're looking down, a little bit of fog at the surface, some mid to high level clouds above, but all in all, looking pretty good. A chilly start, but a milder afternoon. Wow, look at this, 68. Average high now is 59. We're going to be above average the next couple of days. 63 Tuesday, not as warm because I think we'll see cloud cover, but back to 67 Wednesday, and then it gets colder by the end of the week. 55 Thursday, only 51 for high on Friday. And rain chances do increase. Not today or really during the day Tuesday. It's Tuesday night and into Wednesday we start to see scattered showers and a very good chance of showers as we go into Wednesday night and early Thursday. Maybe a lingering shower Thursday. Otherwise, we do dry it out Friday and into the weekend, and it's pretty chilly at that point. Temperatures out the door. Speaking of chilly, 38 Salisbury, 39 Seaford, 44 in Georgetown, 49 in Rehoboth, and 51 in Ocean City. So really not all that bad considering the time of year. Calm winds inland, a little breeze along the coast, and we do have some clouds out there, mid to high level clouds. We have some breaks in the overcast too. Here's the bigger picture. We've got high pressure to the west, a few little showers up across the northeast with the warm front. This high is going to slide offshore, and we're going to warm up the next couple of days out ahead of this system, which is creating really nasty weather across Texas and Oklahoma. Severe weather there, rain up into the Midwest. We're not going to see the heavy rain from this system. This low is going to track to the northeast and then create a cutoff low across the Ohio Valley. It's all very complicated, but by the end of the week, it's cloudy, it's a little rainy, and it's much colder. But not today. Out the door this morning, here's Futurecast, 40s and then 50s mid-morning, and then by noon, we're into the low 60s, around 67 for a high. Seaford, Millsboro, Milton as well. Cooler at the beaches, and then this evening, cooling down as clouds increase a little bit by Tuesday morning, and we're seeing temperatures into the 40s at that time, so not too bad. And then Tuesday is another mild day. I think we'll see more in the way of clouds, and because of that, temperatures will be a little cooler, lower 60s, but still pretty mild inland, some 50s at the coast. Then we could start to see a few showers building in Tuesday night, and then those showers become a little more numerous as we go into Wednesday with highs into the 60s. And then what's going to happen is we're going to see an upper level low to our west, and that's going to bring in colder air, more showers into Thursday. And look at the snow across Pennsylvania, lake effect areas, seeing the snow. Not for us, just some cold showers as we go through Friday, on and off, and then it does dry out as we go into this upcoming weekend, but it is pretty chilly. And as far as rain goes, not a lot, about 0.2 to about 0.4 of an inch, and that's spread out between Wednesday and Friday. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, mild right through Wednesday, then the showers later Wednesday into Thursday. Big cool down by the end of the week, 55 Thursday, 51 Friday. Right now the weekend looking dry and chilly, highs in the mid-50s.
Bob, those who applied for help from Delaware's housing authorities got some important information you need to know. The Delaware State Housing Authority says all 5 of the state's public housing authorities now have one application process. What this means is you don't have to apply through separate websites for vouchers or housing help. Important to note, anyone currently on a waiting list, they must update their application information by this Friday, November 22nd.
A change in hours for the Lewis Library, so just listen to this one. According to the business, this Thursday, it'll open at noon. The library says it's just due to some required maintenance work.
People in Lewis can share their thoughts on how the city should spend its money. Financial Stewardship Subcommittee hosting a budget workshop. It's Thursday, November 21st at the Rollins Center. Now, there are 2 sessions on this date. One is at 1 and the other is at 5.
All right, it is now 6:51 this morning. It's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day is Maggie. Oh. She loves to snuggle on the couch while watching CoastTV every morning, Paige.
Do you ever wish we could do that? Watch our show from the couch?
How about do the show from the couch?
I do my afternoon show from a couch.
You do?
That's Coast Life.
Kind of had like, hey, the sweatpants, sweatshirt, couch vibe going, but sure.
But sure, yeah, we want to be like you, Maggie. But don't forget, we want to see all your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos. Tell us what makes your pet so special.
You can scan the QR code at the top of your screen, get your furry friend us here, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
Looks like Maggie is posing for a treat right there. Yeah, just above the camera, maybe a little treat up here. We're looking at a chilly start in Milford this morning, some mid to high level clouds. Chilly start, but then a mild afternoon for the next few afternoons. Increasing shower chances later in the week, and then a big cool down. Looking dry heading into Thanksgiving, but then it could get a little unsettled after that. Your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Toyotathon is on. Shake up the holidays with an exciting new Toyota. Take an all-wheel drive Camry to go ice skating. Visit Grandma in a Highlander. Grandma! You got it. Or bring home a tree in a Tacoma. Are we in a snow globe?
Right now, buy an adventure-ready RAV4 with low 3.99 APR financing. Or lease a capable Corolla Cross for just $249 a month.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
It all started with a food truck and a dream of bringing excellent street food to our community. That dream became Tiki Jack's as we know it today. From mouth-watering street tacos to our signature sandwiches and street-inspired entrees, Tiki Jack's is the ultimate destination for comfort food by the shore. Whether you're dining out with family or looking for a fun night out with friends, stop by Tiki Jack's at Rehoboth Beach today for all your street eats and brews.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll.
You can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together, we can make the holidays this year a special one.
Hey Delaware, Bet Rivers and Delaware Park Casino are bringing betting on football to your phone. From props and in-game betting to the spread and the money line, it's all on your phone and it's all a touchdown. Plus, right now when you sign up, you'll get a second chance bet of up to $500. So huddle up with Bet Rivers, Delaware Park Casino, and football on your phone. Download the app today.
At Matt the Carpet Guy, we take our work seriously. That's why we employ the best of the best, to ensure you find exactly what you're looking for. With a warehouse big enough to keep everything in stock, and a showroom we can bring to you. The hardworking team at Matt the Carpet Guy brings affordable flooring within reach. We have cash and carry LVP starting at $1.99. Perfectly installed every time. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right, the family way.
It is 6:55. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. Right now, a little controversy surrounding Trump's choice for Attorney General Matt Gaetz. Some lawmakers want House Ethics Committee to release its reports into allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use. Gaetz denies any wrongdoing and resigned from Congress last week.
Daytime work on Rehoboth Avenue and Rehoboth Beach beginning today. It'll continue through mid-December. This is a change from the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. timeframe that had been in place. There will be a pause before Thanksgiving until after the Christmas parade, which is on December 2nd. Parking and lane closures will happen during the day, but DelDOT says some parking will be available on each block at all times.
Verizon Wireless is attempting to take the next step in placing a tower in Rehoboth Beach. It's going to get another look tonight during the Sussex County Board of Adjustment meeting. This would be on Old Landing Road. It's an area just south of Betsy Ross Boulevard. Verizon's asking the board for a special use exception.
A Rehoboth Beach teenager facing charges after she led police directly into a retention pond. There's a picture of it there. This is on Old Landing Road, Fairway Drive. Troopers say the car ended up there after speeding away on Route 1. This started around 4 a.m. on Sunday. Good news, driver able to swim ashore. Bad news for her. She's charged with underage drinking and reckless driving.
Alrighty, it is 6:56 now. Time for a look at your forecast before you head out the door.
We're not talking about a manic Monday, Bob. Got a mild Monday.
Bangles reference? Yeah. Just another manic Monday. Yeah, great band. No, it is not a manic Monday. In fact, it's looking like a calm Monday. We're looking at chilly conditions out the door, 30s and 40s. Make sure you bundle up, but it's going to be a warmer day. We'll see filtered sunshine throughout the day and highs into the upper 60s later on. I'm going with the high right around 68, away from the coast, a little cooler at the beaches. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Still mild Tuesday, but more in the way of clouds, 63. Mild Wednesday, 67. I think we'll see showers increasing later Wednesday into Thursday. Much needed rain, 55 on Thursday. Could see upwards of about a quarter to about a half an inch of rain. So it's not going to break the drought, but definitely good to see. Much colder into Friday, 51, and then chilly into the weekend. Lows in the 30s. Yeah, feeling like the holidays, middle 50s Saturday and Sunday. And then next week, 50s to around 60 on Tuesday as we head closer to Thanksgiving. Dry Wednesday, but models are indicating maybe some rain later Thursday into Friday, the big shopping day, so we'll fine-tune that as we get closer.
Good point, Bob. Thank you, and thank you all for joining us on CoastTV News Today.
And the Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
And then we'll be back with CoastTV Midday at 11. Stick around.
Until then, have a great Monday morning, everybody.